We are at war. We are. We are at war with women. Now, we're losing. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're losing by a large margin. We're losing pretty badly. And the reason why we're losing is because women today have too much power. Why do they have too much power? Well, because of the Me Too movement. Now, what is the Me Too movement? Well, it was a movement started when this sleazy guy named Harvey Weinstein got accused by 50, 100 girls of sexually abusing them, assaulting them, all that stuff. And obviously he's in jail now, and I'm pretty sure he deserved it. But this had a much larger effect than we intended. Because when this became public, other women started coming out about how it happens to them in their workplace, out in public, hence the Me Too hashtag, right? And it kind of snowballed into this uncontrollable leviathan that no man is safe. What the Me Too movement did is it gave women an unintended power boost, basically. So now, any women that you meet has the power to destroy your life just by saying you touched her, you hit her, you paid her less money. Bro, every guy is walking on eggshells now because it's like, okay, I don't want to get fucked over just because she feels like it. Remember, women are emotionally based, okay? Let's say, for example, you're dating a woman and you realize that you kind of don't want to date her anymore. And you say, hey, I want to break up. And then she throws a temper tantrum and threatens to call the police and tell them that you hit her. She can do that, and the police will believe her. And even if it comes out later that it's not true, nobody cares. That's on your reputation now forever. So I say all that to say that women right now have too much power with this Me Too movement, and I'm going to tell you how to avoid getting Me Too'd in 2023, because I want to help you guys. There are 4 main ways that you can avoid getting Me Too'd. I'm going to go through each one with you. The first way that you can avoid getting Me Too'd, avoid performance enhancers. What do I mean? Drugs, alcohol, Viagra, any type of substance that needs to be ingested for you to have a high likelihood of getting some cheeks, stay away from. I don't drink, and I don't buy bitches no drinks neither. If you fuck me, you did that shit sober, my G. Ain't no, I don't remember. It was all a haze. I don't think that I can say, no, you were awake. I didn't drug you. Matter of fact, you didn't even drink water. The reason why you do not want to involve any type of substances when trying to secure the affections of a girl is because it gives her an easy out. Yes, you both were drunk, and even though you understood what was happening, she didn't, even though you both were drunk. I guess, whatever. Anyway, so what's gonna happen is she can say, oh, I was drunk, I didn't know what was happening, I did not consent to that, he took advantage of me, and they can do that. But if there was no alcohol involved, you knew exactly what you were doing, mama. No drugs were involved. Just an easy, simple way to avoid any type of hangovers. Let's call it that. Second way to avoid being Me Too'd in today's dating game, vet your prospect. Who is she? Who is this girl that you're talking to? Is she crazy? Is she smart? Is she stupid? You gotta know the answers to these questions, my guy. Because this could be the difference between you living a life of freedom and a life of imprisonment. Vet your prospect. Know your enemy. Ask her questions about her history with men. Does she have a history of terrible exes and boyfriends and abuse? Has she called the cops on a guy before? Has she assaulted a man before? Has she gotten drunk before with a guy and not know what happened? You gotta do your research and ask probing questions to know who you're dealing with. You also gotta ask about emotional stuff as well. Is she currently angry? Is she depressed? Is she full of regrets? Okay, because women can also use emotional vulnerability as a way to say that they didn't intend to do what they did, which can also be a segue to you getting accused for assault, right? So you gotta make sure that the woman is in the right state of mind and she's feeling a nigga. You gotta make sure that she's feeling you, GG, because if she just finished crying in the bathroom and then you go to pounce, and you smash, and then she says, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't my intention. You took advantage of it. You can still say that. I'm saying if she was angry at her boyfriend, and then she had sex with you, and then she says, oh, no, I was just mad at my boyfriend. I didn't mean to do that. That was your fault. You shouldn't have took advantage. Bro, vet your prospect, my guy. Very important. The third way you can avoid being MeToo'd, get the game time decision. What does that mean? That means I don't care if y'all both naked. Get her to admit that she wants your dick. You have to get her to admit that with her mouth. Vocalize it. Okay? If she verbally admits that, it's a lot harder for her to say, oh, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what. No, you actually said that you wanted to. Matter of fact, I didn't touch you until you said you wanted these nuts. So what are you talking about? You gotta have plausible deniability. I'm not saying that you need some type of contract or you need them to sign like an NDA. No. Here's a method that I use that works beautifully and it doesn't kill the mood. Say I'm dealing with a girl, things are getting hot and heavy. I get her down to her birthday suit and it's time for, right? I always tell her, tell me what you want. Or I ask her, what do you want? Or I say, what do you want me to do to you? Now, any of those things will cause her to tell me how she wants it nasty. And then I'm good to go because I got consent, not in a weird way that kills the mood. Hey, I just need your consent that I can fuck you. No, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to do to me. Tell me what you want me to do to you. What do you want from me? You gotta phrase it in a way to where the flow of the night continues to go and it allows her to voice her desire so there's no mystery that she wants your meat, okay? Once again, get the game time decision. The fourth way that you can avoid being MeToo'd in 2023, always get it in writing. What do I mean? Get as much evidence as you can through texts, video, DMs, whatever, of her admitting that she wants you to stick her real good. If she has a text thread showing how badly she wants your meat, it's really hard for her to say that she didn't know what she was doing. Look what happened with Chris Brown. A girl accused Chris Brown of taking advantage of her, and he had a voice note of her begging to be pounded. And everybody laughed at her and said, okay, obviously you knew what you was doing. Simple. Get evidence. Have evidence of her admitting that she wants to do the nasty with you. Make the beast with two backs. That is a great way to avoid getting MeToo'd. And that are all the major ways that you can avoid getting MeToo'd. Now, I just want to close out by saying that not every woman will do this. In fact, most women won't, but every woman can. And that right there, that is enough to warrant significant caution. So always be prepared, always be conscious and always be alert, because like they say with the Miranda rights, anything you say or do can be used against you. And best believe, if you don't have a good enough body of work to show that she wanted your dick as much as you wanted that coochie, that's your ass, man. Your life is over. Stay safe. You're welcome.